staff, Ben, how are you feeling?
Yeah, positive. Just looking forward to it. It's one of them where you just want to get all the games out of the way anyway. You'd rather be playing than training, so yeah, just excited to get going.
And what about Boreham Wood themselves? How are you feeling about them as opposed to facing any other potential team this Saturday?
Tough game, really, really tough game. I mean, again, personally, I think every game's going to be tough because everyone can beat everyone. So it's and they kind of upset our momentum last season. They're a really tough, well organised, almost meticulous team. So yeah, it's one of them that will be a really tough game. They'll want to, spoil the party and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be a real tough game.
What are you going to need to beat them?
We're going to have to be at our best. Everyone's got to be 100%. No one can take the foot off the gas at all. So it's everyone's just got to be at their best. Make sure they're fully focused, which I'm sure we will be. Prepare properly, and that's all you can do.
Phil Parkinson told us after the Yeovil game, the strength of this squad is the squad itself. Just how unbelievably together everyone is. Is that something you'd echo?
100%, yeah. I mean, full credit to the gaffer. His recruitment's been unbelievable. Personalities as well as, the performances. But the group is a fantastic group. Even when we signed Billy Waters, I knew Bill from before he signed, and I said, look, the lads are class. There's no egos. There's no one kind of stepping out of line and even in this situation getting carried away and getting ahead of themselves. Sorry. So yeah, we've got great lads, and that's obviously got us so far this season, and we need that to get us over the line.
And you've already mentioned how calm and collected you are when approaching each game. You try to be as professional as possible, but this season has been mad. Between everything that's happened on the pitch, 7-5 Barnet, and the Notts County game, and that save Fozzie made at the end, and then off the pitch, rubbing shoulders with, however, you mentioned Ryan Reynolds' mum, and the King and the Queen Consort have been here, and then however many other stars and celebs that have been here. How have you been able to deal with it?
It's almost become normal. It's, to some people on the outside it might seem like a bit of a circus, but it is. It's probably, we're so used to it now, even with the cameras being around. They're around daily. I've even become really comfortable with it, which for me, I didn't really like it to start with. But yeah, it's just become normal. And with regards to the season, the pressure's always been there. We've always put the pressure on ourselves. We've always known the pressure's is there. So it's I don't think anything's really changed. And as long as you just keep doing the right things, it'll kind of pay you back.
I think I asked you the same question a year ago before the Wembley game. Do you ever stop to really think just how much optimism this team and everything that's happening at the club continues to pump into not just the town, but even North Wales as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, you hear all the noise. Even talking to Rob, the owner, and his wife the other day, they're saying about everyone back their home, in America, and how crazy everything is there. But for us, it's almost like Wrexham's like a bubble. We are normal people. We have normal lives. You kind of myself, I come into that bubble for work, and I leave that bubble and go back and become a family man and a friend. So yeah, that's just what you got to do. Just focus, just stay focused, and try and just live your life as normal, really.
So thank you, Ben.
Cheers.
I mean, Phil this season has been very kind of strict on one game at a time, to concentrate, not get too far ahead. With everything that's at stake Saturday, is it tough as a player to continue that, or can you get thought and do your thoughts trail off into what could happen at the weekend?
No, honestly, it's. I think it's respecting the opposition. We've got to 100% respect them and not take our thoughts away from them. It's a game of football. Anything can happen. Like I said, we played Halifax away. We'd lost 2 games all season. We go and lose to them. A bad second half of football. We get a man sent off against Barnet away second half early on. These things, they happen. So it's about just dealing with them and just taking it as it comes.
And yourself personally, are games like Saturday ones that you get excited for, or with everything going on, is it a bit of pressure? Do you how do you kind of feel going into a week like this and a game at the weekend? Yeah,
I can't wait. It's another game. I love just playing games. It's obviously every game and sometimes at the race course the emotion of certain games, you know, like your Sheffield United, your Notts Counties, and I'm sure it'll be the same on Saturday. But that's exciting as well, you know, when you feel the energy and you feel everything in the stadium. That kind of just gives you a little bit more, which naturally happens.
And the last couple of months, obviously, you've taken on the armband and become a real leader within the group. Is a week like this week kind of leaning on past experiences, obviously with Cheltenham getting promoted a couple of seasons ago, you kind of bring those in about what these weeks are like and what the game's like, and are other players kind of coming to you and asking for that? Or
no one really comes and asks, but I'm almost a bit like a firefighter. I go and put out little fires, and if you see something, possibly murmurs and talk about what could be and whatever, it's almost like I'm the boring one who has to just come and shoot you down. Like, listen, no, none of that. We're focused on Saturday, and that's literally how it is. Like I said before, though, the lads are class and generally fully focused.
And you touched on the crowd before. Kind of, what would your message be to the Wrexham fans that are going to be here on Saturday? How much of a difference could they make with their noise and their atmosphere to you?
They're huge. I mean, you look at the record at home, and majority of that I'd say is down to them. Just come, probably don't get too drunk too early, and just enjoy the day and you know, give us everything that you've got, and we'll give you everything back.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Anyone else?
Can I just ask, obviously this title race is gone almost to the wire, it looks like, and it's going to take a record points tally to get promoted. Have you enjoyed the pressure that's come with that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, everyone would rather have won the league by March, and that's just the way that things are. People generally want things easy, but if you want to go and win a league, it's tough, it's hard. You have to do the right thing day in, day out, and again, it's been great to have that pressure. Probably was the same. We would both be pushing each other, really, as in Notts County. It's a bit like the Messi and Ronaldo situation, pushing each other on. So yeah, it's been tough, and it's been good.
Does that, holding that record that you've got at the moment, obviously the main prize is still to be achieved, but does that record mean something to the players as well?
Do you mean the
points tally?
No, honestly, for personally nothing. It doesn't, because getting promoted is the main thing. Obviously, in terms of records at home, I'd love to be, you know, part of a team that wins. Was it 22 out of 23 at home? Would be incredible, and to have only drawn one, that's something that I would love to happen, because obviously then things come along with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
You done? Yeah, cheers.